All right. The next Mythbuster is one of my favorites. We talk about cost model, and there is a lot of myth that, hey, this P5G stuff works only for outdoor spaces. It doesn't add up from a cost standpoint for an indoor environment. And before I show you the slide, I'm not trashing Wi-Fi and saying Wi-Fi does not make sense. Wi-Fi does make sense in an office space. Where Wi-Fi does not make sense is in the industrial enterprise, and that is kind of the models that we're going to show next. So here is a real world example of a warehouse where we set up private 5G network. The chart on top shows a 775,000 square feet indoor warehouse with Wi-Fi coverage, and the bottom chart shows the same warehouse with a private 5G coverage. Actually, it's a private 4G coverage. It's an LTE solution over here. Right off the bat, you can see that you required just 1/5 of the access points as you would need for Wi-Fi for coverage. The other important point is, even with 111 access points, they only had 78% coverage. Where you see these gray zones over here, basically are regions with no coverage. So clearly, even in an indoor environment, like in a warehouse, in an industrial space, it makes sense to look at private 5G as an alternative to Wi-Fi. So you need fewer APs, and what fewer APs means is a lower install cost. The install cost of P5G hardware is almost the same as a Wi-Fi hardware. It mounts on walls, it mounts on ceilings, just like a Wi-Fi access point would. Now, the big cost difference is in the number, because now you need 5 times the number of access points in the Wi-Fi world in order to get somewhat similar coverage, right? And that is the big cost driver.